Hey guys, welcome back. Today I thought I would film a Chatty Get Ready with me. I love filming these for you guys and I know you guys love these, so I just had some things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. I share with you guys some new makeup products that I have been using and loving, and I also use some old favorites today to create this look. It's been forever since I've done a Chatty Get Ready with me with my coffee. So the kittens are over here on their cat tree, and I was hoping that in videos it would show, but I don't think it's going to. But I'm gonna try to move the camera over there so you guys can see them, because I know a lot of you guys like it when they're in videos. Salem Peppers, you wanna say hi? Yeah, they're just doing their own thing right now. But yeah, I wanted to get that cat tree because, you know, so they could be in here with me whenever I was filming, and I thought it would show up more in my videos, but might have to do some rearranging for that to show up. Let's go ahead and get into this Chatty Get Ready with me. So first I'm just gonna go ahead and moisturize, and I'm using my First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Face Moisturizer. Finally picked up these Milani, the Keep It Sweet Sugar Lip Scrub and the Milani Keep It Smooth Luxe Lip Treatment, because I think a couple of you all were telling me that I needed to get this, that you guys really enjoyed it. So I want to use the little scrub. I kind of used it once the other day, but I want to use this today. And I have this little tool that came with my Emile Cordon lip little pot thing like these. That's the only thing. I wish that these would come with something like that. But basically you're supposed to use this to scrub all the dead skin off. And then you're supposed to tissue the excess off, but honestly, since it's a sugar scrub, you could probably eat this. It tastes really good. So, but I'm just gonna go ahead and tissue that off. And that does make your lips feel really nice. I do like that. And then I'm gonna go in with the Keep It Smooth, the Luxe Lip Treatment, which this reminds me of my Emile Cordon Cashmere On Lip Pot thing, and it's so much cheaper than that. I mean, I still really like this, but for the price, if you don't want to spend like however much this is, because I know it wasn't cheap, you know, you could get something like this, which is just as good, which I did use this once already, and I did like it. It just melts right into the lips. I'm going to use my Dior Aqua Rich Watery Essence SPF 50+ for my sunscreen today. I always feel like I pronounce this wrong. Ole Hinkerson, is that? You guys will have to let me know. Banana Bright Eye Cream, and it has vitamin C and collagen boosting like properties in it. What you doing, Pepper? She's like smelling my feet. She has a foot fetish. I used up my other eye cream, that Lancome Genifique, whatever, that youth one. So I started using this. I do like this one. I want to use it like a little bit more to really figure out if I like it as much as that Lancome one. And I think I put too much of it on. But this one works really well like underneath concealers, like it doesn't make concealers crease or anything. Then I'm gonna use this Chella lash treatment. It's like a growth serum, and I got this sent to me free from Chella or Octoly, like through Octoly. And I've been using this over the past probably like 3 or 4 days so far. And I mean, I haven't really noticed my eyelashes getting any longer yet, but I'm definitely testing this out for you guys, and we're gonna see if this is like a good lash growing serum. You're supposed to put this stuff on morning and night, and that's what I have been doing. I'm gonna try to be really good about it, and I'd like to do an in-depth kind of review video, kind of like before and afters with that product. So we'll just see, you know, how everything goes, if I decide to do that or not, you know, if it works. Then for my primer today, I'm going in with my Becca Instant Complexion Refresh First Light Priming Filter. I have been enjoying this product so much. it just gives your skin a little bit more luminous like appearance, and it's so refreshing. Like, it smells so good. It smells like lemons, and it feels cooling on the skin, so it's really nice like on a hot summer like morning when you're getting ready. It just feels so good. I have been loving my CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made foundation. I know in my review video I was telling you guys that it didn't last as long on me as my Revlon Color Stay. Like, it wasn't super long wearing, but it's long wearing enough to where at the end of the day, when it does start to wear off a little bit, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't really bother me. I love the finish of this, even though it is more matte than maybe some of my other foundations. It's not super matte. It just has like a semi-matte or I guess like velvet matte finish. Like, it doesn't look flat. I have been mixing it lately with the Estee Lauder Double Wear, which this is another Octoly product that got sent to me for free. I picked this out on Octoly and Estee Lauder sent it to me. The shade of the Estee Lauder is 1 in 1, which is supposed to be their lightest neutral foundation. And to me, this foundation isn't like neutral, isn't like a super neutral foundation in my opinion. This is more of like a warm toned foundation because it has yellow. It has more yellow undertones in it than some of my other neutral foundations. Like, for instance, this CoverGirl Matte Made. Like, if I put it next to the CoverGirl one, you can tell that the CoverGirl one looks way more neutral than this. So I've been mixing these two together. And like I was saying a second ago, this is the first time that I have used the Estee Lauder Double Wear. And I can totally understand the hype on this foundation. This is the longest wearing foundation I have ever used. It is so long wearing. The finish on it is very nice. Like, it's a semi-matte finish foundation. It reminds me of the finish of, you know, my Revlon Color Stay. It's like Revlon Color Stay, but taken up a couple of notches because it lasts even longer than the Revlon Color Stay. It's a beautiful foundation. Like, this foundation makes me want to go out and buy all the shades in the Estee Lauder Double Wear for my freelance makeup kit, because this makeup would be so perfect for like bridal makeup or prom makeup or anything like that, special occasion, just because it has nice full coverage to it, but it doesn't look cakey. And like I said, it is super long wearing. Like, I had it on yesterday and I was outside sweating because it was like really hot and humid. And it did not, it stayed on. Like, it did not sweat off. I also went to the gym later, and later that night when I went to take the foundation off, it still looked just as good as it did when I applied it in the morning. But you'll have to let me know if you are the same, you know, shade as me in foundations and what shade of the Estee Lauder Double Wear that you wear. Maybe the 1 in 1 is the closest shade for me, but I don't know. Like, I feel like there could be possibly a better match. And I would think, since that foundation has been around forever, that they would have a ton of shades of it. But I don't know. I didn't really look on their website to see how many shades they offered in that foundation. Then for my under eye concealer today, I'm just using my NARS Radiant Creamy. You guys know that this is one of my all-time favorite concealers. And I'm just going in with my dampened mini Real Technique sponge, and I'm just blending that out. I love these little mini sponges. They're so good at blending out concealer. And then to set my foundation, I'm going in with my L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable. And I don't have like all my makeup brushes in here right now because last Friday I did a makeup event, like a freelance makeup event. I just haven't washed my makeup brushes yet. I don't know if you guys have this charity where you live, or if it's just kind of like a local charity, but it's the Home of the Innocents. And it's kids that have been like in abused homes, or their parents have abandoned them, or they're orphans, situations like that. You know, they'll come and live in the Home of the Innocents. Like, they have like a campus there where they have a school and housing, and it's really nice there. But they were doing at end of the year like school dance and fashion show, like a prom and stuff for the older kids that are there. And so since they were doing that, they needed volunteers to do hair and makeup, and my hairstylist actually contacted me and asked me if I would like to be a part of it and do the makeup, you know, be one of the makeup artists. So I said yes, I would love to do that. And it was such an awesome experience to just get to work with all them, and it just made me feel so good, and they just love the makeup. One of my friends, Brazil, she also went and helped me, and she did such an amazing job, and it was just a great experience. I just loved it, and it really made me realize how much I love doing makeup on other people. I'm gonna get some more coffee. I really want to get into doing freelance makeup more and do more weddings and just like event makeup like that. The first girl that I did her makeup, it was actually her birthday, and she teared up after she saw, you know, her makeup, and that just, I don't know, it just makes your day. It just like warms your heart to know that you touched somebody in that way. And I don't know, it just was so special. I'm going in with the Butter Bronzer from Physician Formula, and this is in the bronzer shade. But the only issue with me right now is my work schedule. I work on Saturdays, and I need to switch to a different shift or department or something like that so I can get Saturdays, Fridays, and Saturdays off. So, you know, I can actually do freelance makeup work, because, you know, events and stuff is usually on Fridays and Saturdays, and especially weddings. So I don't know, I'm trying to like work on things, and I want to try to get a website up and stuff like that. So, but it's just going to be a process, and I have to tell myself that it's like things don't just happen overnight. I'm going to go ahead and do my blush, and I've been using the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in Rose Champagne. This is one of my favorite just everyday natural blushes. I have so many blushes, so sometimes I forget to use certain ones, and I had gotten away from using this blush, but recently I'd started using it again, and I just love it. It's such a pretty color, just a pretty natural everyday color blush, and it lasts a long time on my skin as well. It's so nice. And then for my highlight, I'm going in with this Dior, I can't remember exactly what this is called. Dior Skin Nude Air Luminizer, and this is in the shade 2. And this was another Octoly product that I picked out and was sent to me free through Octoly and Dior. So I've been enjoying this highlight. It's so pretty, and it also came with this little kabuki brush, and the packaging on this is beautiful. I love the packaging, and I know so many people have raved about this highlight before, so I was really curious about it. I wanted to get shade 1, which is more of the nude color, but they didn't have that one, so I got the second one up, which is this one, which is the more pink toned, which is still beautiful. And I love applying it with the kabuki brush that it came with. Like, it applies it so nice and intense, but blended out. It's just a beautiful highlight. So, I mean, I know that Dior products are pricey, but I think this would be a nice gift to give to somebody, or if you had some extra money and you wanted to treat yourself, I think this would be a good purchase, because it is a really pretty, just natural everyday highlight. Like, it is intense and it's beautiful. I love it. I don't feel like it shows texture on the skin. It just looks beautiful. How many times can I say beautiful? But yeah, I couldn't take any pictures at that event, because since they're there because, you know, maybe abuse and they were taken out of their homes or something like that, just for like safety and legal reasons, we couldn't take any pictures. So I'm sorry that I don't have anything to show for that, but I mean, it's just how it is. But it was such an awesome event, and I just feel so blessed to be able to do that and to help other people out. Like, I would love to do more charity work like that. Like, it just was so nice. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows, and I'm probably going to either speed this part up or just do it off camera and come back, because, you know, brows take forever. But I'm just gonna go in with my Benefit Ka-Brow in shade 2. And then to set my brows, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Boost and Set in shade Blonde. So I'm just gonna do that real quick and then I'll come back. Whenever I was out picking up some stuff for my freelance makeup kit and I picked up these Milani like lip products, I saw the Maybelline color tattoos. I've been wanting to pick up a new Bad to the Bronze color tattoo because my old one is really dried out. I basically can't use it anymore. So I picked up this one, and I also picked up Barely Branded, which is the more cream colored one. And then I almost picked up a new Inked in Pink, but I just decided to wait on that. I forgot how much I love this. It is so good. You can either apply it with your finger or with a brush. And I'm just going in with like my brush that came, I think, in my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. And I'm just, sorry about that, my camera cut off. And I'm just gonna put that all over the lid and blend it sort of in the crease. But yeah, I've just been doing this classic, just kind of my go-to brown, like bronzy smoky eye. I just love a good bronzy smoky eye for the summertime. It's just, you know, a staple. It looks good in the morning, or you can add more colors, darker colors to it and make it good for nighttime. Which today I think I'm gonna do it a little bit more dramatic and intense just for you all, but you could always just apply a little bit of it. I mean, like with this product, you could just do it like this. Put it on your lid and then just blend it out in the crease slightly, and like bam, you're good to go. And that would just be like a good everyday look when you're in a rush, or if you just want a more natural makeup look. It's just easy. And these color tattoos last forever on your eyelids. Like, they don't crease. Basically just kind of use that Maybelline color tattoo as a primer. And then I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Semi Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. Today is Monday, Memorial Day, so I hope that you guys have had a good Memorial Day, because by the time I get this up, it's probably gonna be after Memorial Day. I mean, if I can edit this and get this up today, I will try to, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, so I might get this video up on Wednesday of this week. But I'm just going in with the shade Mousse. Sorry, I forgot to tell you guys. This shade right here. And if you don't have this palette, just any mid-tone brown will work. This shade isn't super warm and it's not super cool toned. It's just kind of in the middle. And it's a matte color. So I'm just blending that in the crease and taking it out here in the outer V a little. And I'm just using that same brush that I got in my Urban Decay Naked 2, so any crease brush will work. This one's a little smaller, a little bit more precise, but any blending brush will work. And then I forgot, but I want to take a little bit more of this Maybelline color tattoo and put some of it here on my lower lash line. Then I'm going to go in with a mix of Truffle and Hot Fudge, which are these two shades out here. And then I'm just going to work those two shades here in the outer V. Just use little circular motions and just put it here on the last part of my eyelid, and just blend it in the outer V. And at any step of this bronze look, you could stop. Like I was saying at the beginning of doing it, you could stop with just the color tattoo, or you could stop after you put mousse in the crease. So it just depends on how intense you want this eyeshadow look. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of Hot Fudge and Truffled on the tip of the shader part of this brush on the opposite end. And I'm just going to smudge this here into the lower lash line. Just here on the last little portion of that. Just kind of connecting it with the outer V color. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of this shade called Peanut Butter. And I'm going to put a little bit of that shade at the top of the crease, because I want to warm this up just slightly. If you didn't want to use this color, you could totally skip this, but I just think it adds a little something extra. And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit more peanut butter on the tip of this brush, and I'm also gonna smudge that here on the lower lash line to warm this up down here too. Just kind of smoke it out. On the eyelid, this is totally optional, but I want that color tattoo to be more intense. So I'm going in with my CoverGirl Shimmering Sands eyeshadow trio, and I'm gonna go in with a mix of these two bronzy shades. And I'm just using the little sponge that comes with this little palette. And I'm just going to lightly put that on top of the color tattoo. And you could totally skip this if you didn't want to do this step. But sometimes I just like to intensify the shimmer of that color tattoo. And then depending on if you wanted to make this look more intense or not, if you didn't want it to be as intense as what I'm about to do, you could just apply mascara and just be done. But I want to take it to the next level today, so I'm going to go ahead and do my liquid liner, and then I'm going to be applying false lashes today, and I'm going to apply these Ardell Demi Wispies. So I'm going to trim those down and put those on after I do my liquid liner. And I'm also going to put some mascara on, which I'm just going to go in with a light coat of this Lancome Monster Big. Okay, so I went ahead in the meantime while my lash glue was drying. I blow dried my hair, brushed my teeth, and I changed my clothes to what I'm wearing today. So the last part of this makeup is the lips. And lately, I've just been wearing these Tarte Quench Lip Brush Cues. I have this one in rose, and then I have the other one in nude. So they're pretty close to the same color. Rose is just a little bit more, like it's a little darker than nude. So I'm gonna use rose today. And this is just a great lip color in the summer when you want something no fuss that you're not gonna have to worry about too much. It's really moisturizing on the lips. And on days when I want to, I guess, make this look more like a lipstick, I'll just use a lip liner and then go over top of it with this lip product. So yeah. I hope that you guys did enjoy this Chatty Get Ready with me, and I hope that you all are having a happy Memorial Day, or that you had a happy Memorial Day depending on when I get this video up. Please give this video a thumbs up so I know to keep filming these Chatty Get Ready with me's, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.